All right, this is like my third attempt to make this video. I want to condense it. I'm going to just give you the facts. There are no such thing as Palestinian people. There's no such thing as a Palestinian country. Moses, Jesus, Abraham, they were not Muslim. I'll do a whole nother video on where Islam came from. Allah, the moon god, had 3 daughters. He did not come. That's not God. Not the God I serve. It's the God they serve. The moon god. Anyway, and he had 3 daughters. Anyways, at the turn of the century, there was a lot of work and a lot of land and a lot of opportunity in Israel. So what happened was a lot of Arab people, the poor ones, left the Arab countries. They moved to Israel. And they all started living in one place. And that place was what? Palestine. They went to Palestine. And since there were so many of them, they were just like, oh, they live in the area called Palestine. Oh, they're Palestinians now. Just like if you live in Compton. Oh, you're Comptonian or whatever. Or San Bernardinian. I don't know. But when they wanted to go back to their countries in the 40s and 50s, those countries said, no, keep them. We don't want the poor people back. Kind of sound familiar? All these people coming from Central America, South America, Mexico, Africa, the Middle East, they're the poor people. Let's call it the way it is. The rich people, the people with the PhDs, they're not coming to America. They're rich. They're staying in their countries. But once they're here, their countries don't want them back. It's the same thing with the Palestinian quote-unquote people, because those Arab nations, they don't want them back, but they're like, oh, we're going to use you since you're there, and you're going to defeat Israel for us. The PLO started in the 60s, and that Yasser Arafat was always, poking his big nose around. Every Arab country, not every Arab person, every Arab country, their leaders tell them, since they were little kids, especially Iran, death to America, death to Jews. Since they were little kids, death to America, death to Jews. If you saw 9/11, who was rejoicing around the world? The Muslims, the Arabs. When you saw what happened this weekend to Israel, who was rejoicing? The Arab, the Muslims. Kind of tell you something? They don't like Christians and they don't like Jews. But I got to tell them something. My God is going to have the final say. So I urge all you people, especially the Hispanic people, the Mexican American or the Native American that are like, oh, I support Palestine, Jerusalem, or the Jews, they're the colonists. No, they're not the colonists. I feel like cussing to get my point across, but I can't. They're not the colonists. The Arab people are. The Jewish people have lived there for like 6,000 years. 6,000. Not 600. 6,000 years. So they got their land conquered, taken by the Romans, by the Greeks, by the Muslims, by every empire, the Ottomans. But they still came back and got their land. The only people in history that have lost their land, lost their language, and got their land back and got their language back. Only one in world history. So please, educate yourself, especially you dumb minorities. The dumb ones, not the smart ones. The dumb ones that sit there and say, oh, they're the colonists. Free Palestine, free Palestine. Dude, these people are shouting death to America. Oh, well, I'm Mexican, but I'm living in America. They don't care. They'll still kill you. When they put a bomb over here, they're not going to be like, oh, wait, you're from Mexico? Oh, my bad. We won't kill you. Leave the building. No, they're going to kill you. They will kill you. So I've been trying to get this video out there to educate people. Again, there's no such people as the Palestinian people. They do not exist. And I have gone to different mosques. I have taken the Quran and I have taken the Bible and I have said, this is the truth. And they don't like it because I give them the truth. So this war It's never going to end. In fact, it's going to get worse. It might die down in the next few months, but it's going to get worse. And when it's at its worst, that's when my Savior, Jesus Christ, is going to come back. And he's going to open a can of whoop asphalt on everybody who puts their face and their heel and their fist against his people. So be prepared. From my studies, I'd say another 10 years before Christ returns. But that doesn't mean to go out there and party and backslide and do your thing, because he can also come whenever he wants. So please, educate yourselves. Don't be a stupid person. Don't go along with somebody just because that's the cool thing to do, like all these liberals. I mean, they're beheading women and children. They're raping women. This isn't an opinion. These are facts, dude. There's only two people that do that in the world. The cartel and the Muslims. Those are the only two people that like to chop heads off. They're known for doing that. They're known for raping. They're killing little kids. It's like, really? So I urge you guys, please educate yourselves, because the truth will set you free. And the truth is Jesus Christ. Not Islam, not the Quran, not Allah, because Allah was the moon god. And Muhammad, I mean, the dude had a gang of wives. One of his wives was 11. He had a Catholic wife. I mean, somebody was choking him in the cave, and his wife was like, that's an angel, Gabriel. No, that was the devil. And he knew it was the devil. That's the thing, because he was searching for the truth. But his Catholic wife said, no, this is the truth. So I encourage you guys, get the facts before you're over there saying F Israel, F the Jews, free Palestine. No, what these people are doing, I mean, think about it. Over 2 billion Arabs are trying to take over several million Jews. Who's the underdog there? It's not that hard. But for Democrats, liberals, it's hard for them. So know what side you're on, because if you're on the side of God's people, you're on God's side. So God bless you.